All right, so this is the fast start or the daily action plan or whatever you want to call it. This right here is going to be your bread and butter, the system set aside, which we'll get to that in a later video. But this right here, what it's going to do is give you a checklist daily to go down and make sure you're hitting all the bases to make sure you're turning every single stone, right? So the big thing that we're going to go over here is the follow-up, social media entries, and the webinars, reading, attending network groups, adding 5 friends a day on Facebook, right? So on the first one, the 20 minutes of reading. So I recommend these couple of books right here. Shut Up and Text by Shut Up and Text Your Way to 100K. Kevin Marino. That's a great one to pick up. If you're not familiar with scripts or anything like that, it's a great one to pick up. Fanatical Prospecting by Jeb Blunt is also a great one. There's a lot of really good just bits and pieces in here. And I'm pretty sure you can get the audio book as well. This one I've probably read 3 times. I mean, if this book right here doesn't get you pumped up, I mean, there's something wrong with you. It's called Relentless: From Good to Great to Unstoppable by Tim S. Grover. Definitely get the audio book because they narrate it pretty well. The other one that I like, it's a very short one, as you can see. It's called Icebreakers by Tom Big Al Schreider, kind of a legend in the game with network marketing. And it really just goes through kind of network marketing closes and rebuttals, right? And the big thing is you have to practice these daily. You have to read something daily. You have to get continuously better daily. And that's what I would do on that. You can get this at bigalbooks.com, BIGAL books.com. That's where you can find this one. The other ones you can find on Amazon, I'm sure. But that's just my 2 cents on the reading. You can definitely choose any other books you want. That's just what I recommend. On the networking groups, if you go to Eventbrite, right? Let me see if I can put this in here. No, I can't. Actually, I'll just type it in. Eventbrite. And then I will. You'll probably see this on the actual sheet whenever I figure out how to use Excel. But anyways, as I'm figuring this out, we'll go through. Add 5 friends a day on Facebook. So that's huge. And I would be pretty aware of who I'm adding on there. You don't want to add anyone that is already a part of World Ventures or anything regarding World Ventures for that matter. And the reason being is because they're not going to buy from you. What I would do is do some research, right? You may not have the confidence to go after the big dogs yet, whoever they may be. And I'm sure there's a lot of them in network marketing. But this is one thing that I definitely recommend is adding the 5 friends a day. Even more than that. I mean, you can go to what is it when you go add a friend, it'll say, hey, friends you may know. So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just keep adding 5 a day, and at the end of the week, you're gonna have a ton of different friends that are going to be adding you. It opens up your network, and this the networking aspect of it's huge because who knows, right? Another one is show 3 contacts a video. So that could be through a text message, that could be through a Facebook message, that could be whatever. Now you really want them to see the video. Cool part about the system that we developed is that people are going to be interested in seeing the video anyways, but if you did it organically and you just really prospected organically meaning not doing an ad, actually going out and finding the people yourself, it's just going to increase your close rate and increase the amount of people in your pipeline. And this right here, the follow-up. Make sure you're following up with your people. A great one to look up is 100 Ways to Follow Up. I think that's what it's called. I have it right here. This is actually Grant Cardone's Millionaire Playbook. All right. I mean, it's pretty thick. I'm just trying to find where the follow-ups are, I think this is it right here, follow-up process. So if you go to Grant Cardone's website and you look up follow up, the greatest business secret, it goes through day 0. So right after you get off the phone call with them, same day, first call back, day 1, 24-hour contact, day 2, 48 hours, day 2, 48 hours, day 3, day 4, day 4, day 10, day 14. And it goes through all the way through a 365 day follow-up process with your prospects. Now, I think I got this for like $50. I'm sure you could find it out there for, a lot less, but it's there. That's a great one to look up. Grant Cardone is beast at follow-up. I would totally look up some videos and follow up on YouTube. I'm sure there's a bunch of free ones out there, but be sure to follow up with your people, 100%. Check the Facebook group. So this would be a great daily thing because you never know what sort of promotion that's going on. You don't know, anything that's going on. I mean, that's what the Facebook's there for, right? Social media entries, that could be in Facebook groups, that could be in your profile, that could be getting someone in your family member to share it. They may not want to be a part of the business, but hey, at least support me and share my thing. That would be considered a social media entry. A text intro, right? So that goes into the text your way to 100K, right? And it really just goes through a few scripts as to how to text someone, right? The intro and send them the video, see if it's something that they're interested in doing. I'll try to get some scripts on that too and add them in there for you. Attend or host a webinar. So that doesn't necessarily mean you have to do a live one. You could find pre-recorded ones to get people to look at as well, right? And that would be 3 different people right there. Now, this is the thing that I want you guys to check out as well, is you don't necessarily, let's say you're not good at social media, right? Let's say you don't feel like doing social media. Let's say you don't feel like adding 5 friends a day on Facebook. That's fine. But if you notice right here, we have, 21 different things for you to do on here. And then what you want to do is take what you did, divide it by 21 to get the percentage. For example, if you did 5 activities out of the 21, you would have done 24% of what was prescribed, if you want to call it that, for that day. Now, does that mean that you can't do, instead of 4 social media entries, you could do 8 social media entries, right? Which that would immediately count as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that would be 8 different check marks. If you added 10 friends on social media, that would be 1, 2. If you did an hour of reading, that would be 3. If you went to 2 networking groups, that would be 2. You see where I'm going with this? So if you're good in one area, stick with that area. And just branch out slowly and see if the other ways of doing this work. All this is for is just giving you kind of a track to run on so you can be great and focus on what you do best, right? And this is just kind of keeping you in line with everything. And be sure to share this with someone. Have an accountability person. Send this to Nathan. Send this to whoever. And make sure you're accountable for all of it. So with that being said, if you have any questions, go reference the I Need Help video, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. See ya.